What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, we got a ton of new pickups in today. Some clothing, some random things, just in one big video. I went recently on a trip to Chicago, which obviously I've told you guys I live in Illinois, but I don't exactly live in Chicago. So I don't really get to experience all the stores around there very often. But I recently got to, and it was a ton of fun. And I picked up a lot of stuff and I want to show you guys, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I picked up, we're going to talk about right now, because I'm wearing it, and it's pretty basic, but we got a gray t-shirt that I got from the Vans store in Chicago here, and I'm doing it pretty impromptu, but on the chest you got just the side stripe logo in a box that says Chicago, and it's in the kind of the Cubs colors, which is also known as the colors for the Chicago flag, but Chicago flag's usually a lighter blue, but Vans has done collabs where they did Cubs colors or Cubs sneakers before, so I have a feeling they were trying to do Cubs more, which if you know me, you know I do not like the Cubs. I hate the Cubs. I'm White Sox for days, but hopefully you can see the back. It has Vans on the back as well, and it says Chicago, has the checkerboard looking thing, and yeah, just a pretty basic shirt, but I just wanted to get this because, I mean, I was in Chicago, I really like Vans, and yeah, cool souvenir kind of shirt. Moving on from that though, I did get a couple other things from Vans, very minimal things, but I did look at the sneakers there, and there was a lot of interesting sneakers, but nothing that really caught my eye. I just own so many pairs of Vans now, specifically the old school and the authentic, that I pretty much have, at least for classic colorways, all the ones that I need. The only one that I would say I really would like to get is the navy authentic, but I own the navy skate high and slip-on, so it feels like it's not really a necessity. But anyways, the two pickups I got here is I also got a Vans sticker that says Chicago on it, off the wall, and then it has the Chicago colors. It's supposed to look like that Chicago flag because those are the stars you see on that flag. And then I also got, which I've been wanting to get this for a while now, one of those cool Vans keychains of the skate high in that navy colorway. I really do like that colorway, and I don't know, I just thought getting a pair with laces would be the cooler way to go rather than slip-ons. Also, the only slip-ons they had were checkerboard, and it wasn't like the original colorway of the checkerboard. It was all over checkerboard. It didn't have those plain panels that are just the off-white, so I felt like that was inaccurate, and that kind of PO'd me. So we just stuck to getting this, and it even has the waffle bottom, and it actually has an insole logo, I believe, as well. Yeah, it does. Now, moving on to the next couple pickups here, we got a lot of video game related things that I picked up while I was out there, and I went to this store called The Exchange, which this is the logo for it. The Exchange is a chain, but it's a very small one. Most of it is all in Illinois area. I think there are some in maybe Wisconsin, some in Indiana, and I do know that there is one in Ohio, and that's kind of how I came to discover it. So much fun to go to, and I never really get to go there anymore because when I travel to Ohio, the area that this Exchange store is at, I just never go near that area anymore. Picked up some cool stuff. I will say I wasn't as stoked with how the store was run this time around, and this was a different Exchange from the one I went to in Chicago in the past. So the layout was a little bit different. I felt like they didn't have nearly as much as the other ones did. But nonetheless, if you've been to an Exchange, they sell music, videos, and video games, and they have a lot. They just have a ton. And a lot more than any other place that really sells video games that I've ever been to. And yeah, I really like that for that, but this time around I just felt like they didn't have as much as I would really hope. But that didn't stop me from getting anything, because I already saved up money to get video games at this store, so I wasn't going to come away empty-handed. So we're going to start with the most obscure one, which I got a new Wii game. As you guys know, if you watched the monthly pickups video recently, I did pick up a Nintendo Wii, and I've been waiting to get a good game for it, and I ended up getting one here for a really good price, and that is Knights. Knights is a really good franchise from Sega, and I've never gotten to play this game actually. I've always seen it. I remember commercials with the Knights character in it, and I always was just really interested in it, but I never got around to playing it, and I'm really excited to try this out finally. I love the colors in this game, just the graphic style is awesome. It's made by the Sonic team, which think what you want when you hear that, but yeah, it's just got that Sega vibe to it, and I really do like that. And I got this for $6, so I mean that's a really good price, I feel like, for a brand new Wii game. That's just really cool. I really like that. Another game I ended up picking up is Mario Galaxy. Now, unfortunately, this was the Nintendo Selects version, so it has that weird border around it, which kind of annoys me, kind of not. I don't care that much, but I did pay $15 for this, so that kind of annoys me a little bit, but hey, I didn't have to wait for shipping. I didn't have to worry about all of that, so it's all good. At the end of the day, I just wanted it to be in good condition and also come with a manual. What much more is there to say about Mario Galaxy? Just a iconic game. I remember playing this as a kid and I just had a ton of fun with it. I never beat it, but hopefully I can do that this time around. But yeah, just really excited about it. If you get a Nintendo Wii again, definitely this is like one of the first games you need to pick up. I ended up getting a brand new GBA game, Game Boy Advance, new in box. It doesn't have the wrapping around it, but it has the manual and the game cart of Excitebike, the classic NES series. They did end up making a bunch of NES games for the GBA, and it was under this title of being classic NES games. And yeah, it was just really cool. I also own the Dr. Mario one of this, but I don't have it new in box. But yeah, I just thought this was really cool. I believe this was $20, not a terrible price. This wasn't really a must for me of anything. I do really like Excitebike. I've never played this version of it, but I do really like it on the NES, and I just thought it'd be a cool thing to get. Also, like I was saying, saving up money, going to the store that I've really been excited to go to. I just had to pick something up without a doubt. So yeah, just really excited to own this to the Mint collection, the new in box collection. And last but not least, from the game store, after picking up all of that stuff, I had a guy ring me up for all of that stuff, and then while he was ringing me up, I turned around and noticed I saw something really cool, and that was a poster, and I did end up getting one, and it was a Jak and Daxter poster. Believe it or not, Jak and Daxter is one of my favorite games ever. All of the Jak games I really like a lot. I am more of a Nintendo guy, but these are a PlayStation exclusive game. But if you've played these, you know that with that art style and stuff, especially the first game was very reminiscent of the kind of style you would get from a Mario game, just like a 3D platformer game that you collect stuff in. That was really the thing then. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this game. This is one of the first video games that I ever really played growing up. I remember watching my dad play through this game all the time and just loving watching him play it. Then getting to play it myself then as well. It was just so much fun. We ended up playing Jak 1 together, Jak 2, Jak 3, and we ended up playing some of the other little spin-off games as well. The fact that I saw this poster, because I really never hear anybody talk about Jak and Daxter anymore at all. So the fact that I saw this, I was like, I need to get this for the apartment. So really excited. Comes in this really nice thick sleeve. I really love that because I did get a Luigi's Mansion poster from them in the past, and it's just been amazing to have. And yeah, for $8 in this sleeve, just awesome. Really love it, and it's gonna be sweet to have in my room. And last but not least, we got some sneakers. You know I had to get a pair of sneakers when I was going to Chicago. Ended up going to Nike Town. Unfortunately, didn't get to go to the Jordan store, but it's all good. I already picked up these shoes before I had a chance to go to the Jordan store, so it's probably for the best because I didn't want to have to buy 2 sneakers there. That would have been a lot of money. But yeah, really excited for these. Let's just get into unboxing them. We got the classic LeBron box. You know that this is a pair of LeBrons when you see these, obviously. So some of you guys may already know what these are. But yeah, just love this box. They had this box originally for this sneaker, and they brought it back because this is a retro. And yeah, I just really love this. This is so nostalgic for me. As you guys know, I do really love LeBron, and I love his sneakers. And this is a sneaker that I've been wanting for a really long time. So getting into it here. Bang, bang. Wow, guys. This is the Nike LeBron 7 in the Fairfax colorway. The Fairfax PE in black, because there also was a white colorway that came out back in the day. And wow, I never thought I would own these. I do remember this colorway back in the day and thinking how awesome this was. I wasn't really deeply into sneakers when the LeBron 7 came out, but when I got into sneakers, which is around the 9, I would say, 8 and 9 period, then looking back at these, this was a sneaker that everyone always talked about as one of the coolest LeBron 7s. LeBron 7s, for a lot of people, would say this is the best LeBron that ever came out. It's up there for me. I don't think it's my favorite one that came out, but this is definitely one that if you are a LeBron fan, you need to own a pair of LeBron 7s. So that's why I had to pick these up. I really need to pick these up. I believe I said this in a Golf Talk episode, that one of my favorite shoes ever, or favorite LeBrons ever, is the LeBron 7 red carpet. And believe it or not, at this Nike Town, they did have the LeBron 7 red carpet. And yeah, I tried it on, I loved it, and I tried these on and I loved it, but there's two things that stopped me from getting the red carpet. First one being the fit on this sneaker in general fits really weird. The heel lockdown, although it looks like it might work out for you with this shaping, you're just thinking, oh, they really sculpted it all, made that lockdown really nice. No, there's a ton of heel slip to the shoe, so much so that I ended up going down half a size to size 11 in these, and they fit me still well, but they still have a little bit of slipping in the heel, which is pretty ridiculous. And I've read some things online and people have said that that is just the case with this sneaker. That's just a thing that happens, and it really does bother me. It's probably going to retract me from wearing these a decent amount because it just doesn't fit very well. It just feels kind of weird. I don't like when my shoes slip. Tying that back to why I didn't get the red carpets though is because the heel slip in those was even worse. I think it was the materials they used, because the materials on that pair are vastly different from this pair. Furthermore though, the other reason is because, or around the toe, this pair uses patent leather while the other one uses leather, and the leather being white and everything, I just knew that was going to get dirtier and creased a ton after wear, which, I mean, at the end of the day, it's whatever. I'm not like totally against creases or anything, but I just knew that this colorway being very black based with the black bottom, that this is just going to be a sneaker that's a lot easier to wear and just a lot more durable. It's not going to get dirty nearly as fast. And it's Cavs colors, guys. I mean, Cavs colors on this, that's really classic looking. I really do like these. I wish LeBron wore this exact colorway. I don't believe he ever did, like, in the game, but that would have been really cool to see. But nonetheless, really loving this. Hopefully I get the red carpets in the future. Maybe, we'll see, because just knowing that I was just going to pick up one pair of LeBron 7s, I felt like I had to pick this pair up instead over those. But if I'm able to get that pair in the future, then so be it, because I do really like that colorway. One of my favorite shoes, like I've said in the past. But yeah, had to go with this one instead. And that's pretty much going to conclude this video, guys. Let me know down below what you're thinking of all these pickups, guys. A lot of really random stuff. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys. And please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf weighing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys. And I'm out, guys. Peace.